All right, here we go. We back at the Unrivaled podcast. I'm here with Dre Ross, Sto Rox, one of the top DBs in the area. Dre Ross, he could play safety, he could play corner, he could play the nickel. I mean, he does some crazy stuff when the ball's in the air. You know, so Dre, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Dre Ross, man, from the south side, St. Clair Village, got tore down. Moved to McKees Rocks, and I've been balling ever since with my brothers.
Yep. So Dre, one thing I want to say is that I feel like you're under recruited. I feel like, you know, I seen you at camps with some of the top tier guys in the area, lock up at corner. I seen you in the 7-on-7 safety. I watched your game field. You dominate, you know, the game from your position. So let me ask you this: when you're playing, how is it like the speed of the game? Like, do you see what's going on from watching film? You break down the film of the schemes. Do you watch the quarterback? How is it like when you play in the safety position?
So like, we'll watch film in the film room, and then I'll go home and watch film by myself while I'm playing the game or eating or something. And I see the quarterback's tendencies, like, do he like to just throw the ball up, or do he like to actually try to put it on him? And then game day, it just be easy for me to play for real.
Right. So tendencies like his drops, if he's in a 3-step drop, 5-step drop, different things like that, you watch his drops, or if he's staring one side of the field down.
Yeah, so like most high school quarterbacks, they can't look both sides of the field, keep doing it because their line ain't that good. Like some quarterbacks is though, but like most quarterbacks in high school football, they'll look one side, and then they'll try to look me off, and then look the other way, and then I just know when the ball's coming.
Right. So Howard, right?
Yeah.
How'd you feel when you went down there, when you went to go visit them?
I feel like I'm more of a like a hood kid, so it's like a lot of black people, and I liked it. Like it was
HBCU.
it was my type of environment.
Right. You was vibing with it.
Yeah, I was vibing with it.
So you know another guy went there, Greg McGee, Goater.
Yeah.
Coach Goater. And he could tell you all about that. My cousin Brandon Slade, he went there. He's from West Side, and then Rodney Denard, he went down there.
Coach McGee actually offered me.
Oh, he did?
West Liberty, yeah. Like before I even got all my D1s, he actually offered me.
Right, yeah, Goater. I remember, not to get on him, he was on his way to IUP, then went to Howard. Yeah, I made a call. Coach Flea, that's down Jackson State now, the running back coach. I forget his coach, but he was the head coach down there at that time. Yeah. But nah, you're going to go down there. I think personally, on a personal note, they got a diamond in the rough with you because you're so athletic. People, your size is an understatement. Like you make plays. Like I seen some of the stuff when you catching the ball one-handed this way, diving on the ground. You know, you're so athletic. So who's your favorite player to watch?
I be watching like Jalen Ramsey, even though I still play safety. Right. I still watch Jalen Ramsey. That's my favorite player to watch. For yeah.
So would you make the conversion over the corner if you had to?
Yes, I will.
Right. So you got Keystone Oaks coming up. What's your preparation for that?
Watch film.
Watch film?
Watch film.
I mean, you see anything that you pinpoint? I know you don't want to get no keys away right now, but anything you picked up from any tendencies from them coming up?
The quarterback look at one person and they throw the ball to him. And I'm just be there all game.
Gonna be there?
I'm gonna be there all game.
All right. So let's talk about, so you come into the new season, right? You all play Steel Valley. It was a loss early in the season because y'all usually be losing late.
Yeah.
So you had to, how did you yourself help with leadership along with like Josh and the other guys getting up from that loss?
It was kind of hard because after that game, we took another loss. Okay. You know, we ain't never been on two. Right. So I'm like, I'm not usually the voice. Josh, Mont, Zay, they all the voices for real. So I'm like, maybe I do need to say something after these two losses. From after the first loss, I was saying stuff. But after the second loss, I'm like, oh yeah, I really got to start saying stuff. Because people actually listen to me. Right. Because people, they really look up to me. So it's like, I really got to start saying stuff. And after I start saying stuff, for me, we all start clicking in. And after that, we ain't lose since.
Right. Now, so you feel yourself, you took a step in growth You know what I mean? So you now you feel yourself, you're a leader on the team. So moving forward, now you all in the playoffs. How you think your growth from those 2 losses is helping the team now and your play?
To be honest, we just take everything day by day. Like, we don't look past no team, no nothing. In the weight room, we work. On the field, we work. Feel me? Like, in the beginning of the season, we was BSing around because we had new coaches and ain't nobody really known for real. But, like, a couple of us. So, like, I feel like we grew, like, tremendously from the beginning of the season to now.
Right. So, you know, moving forward, you know, with you going down Howard, what do you plan on doing? What you plan on majoring in?
I want to do real estate, so like business, I want to get into the business, but like I don't know what to do like in a business yet.
Right.
So right now I just got business right now. But I feel like when I get down there, they're going to help me get into all that.
So how was it how's the staff down there? Because I know the DB coach down, I forget his name. Mm-hmm. He was actually at the 7-on-7 league when he offered you. You didn't know that, did you?
Nah,
yeah, he was
that.
out there, I hit him up. He came down to the league and I was like, hey, Dre Ross. And then I think it was maybe a week or 2 after that, I think you got the offer. Because it was during that time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was.
I was like, got to offer this dude. So what was the staff like down there? How they make you feel? They made you feel comfortable?
They made me feel like I was at home. Like Coach Scott, like as soon as I came in, all the coaches spotted me up. What's up, Dre? What's up, Dre? What's up? Players, they made me feel like I was there already, you feel me? So it's like, yeah, it's really a family down there. I can feel it.
Right. Yeah, I don't think for you, like I said, I feel like you under-recruited. Mm-hmm. A lot more bigger schools should have been on you, but this might be a situation, you know, you coming from a double-A school, you can actually, because you want to keep momentum. Yeah. You can keep that momentum flowing into college, make a big impact on there. And now HBCUs is so popping right now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They got their own combine, so the limit could be for you. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know, Dre, man, I've been watching your development. I remember you came up. I did the one-on-one workout with you up Shinley Oval, and I knew right there. I was like, yeah, this guy's D1. He can play on his level. You all watch with this area, right? They've gone to the championship so many times, and they came up short. What is that? Is that like a burning sensation inside of you? Like you gotta get this chip?
Yeah, for sure. And
because you know what I'm saying. You watch it, you heard about it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They got so many great dudes come from this area. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But they come up short in that championship. So what's that like for you?
Man, I actually feel like this year is different though, cause like you know how they usually win it through the season, through all the seasons. I know. Like I don't think no team that went to the championship actually lost like 2 games back to back. So it's like I feel like it's real different this year, and our new coaching staff. I feel like that's why we lost like both of the 2 games for not the coaching staff, but like cause of the new coaching staff, we had to get it all adapted. Yeah, we had to all get adapted. So I feel like this year different. Like, yeah, I feel like we're gonna make it. I got good in my heart. Yeah, it's in my heart.
Yeah. But again, Dre Ross, you know, sky's the limit for you. I've seen you grow, your character, everything about you. You know, you're gonna go to college, make a big impact like I was saying. You know, you got the game coming up this week. Best of luck, and keep doing your thing.
Appreciate you.
Yep. All right. See, that's quick, man.
Good, bro. I tried.
Nah, I make you feel comfortable, man. I'm just, you know, hitting on some things.
Yeah. You did good.
Yeah. Yep. All right, here we go. Back at the Unrivaled podcast. Here with Josh Jenkins, one of the top quarterbacks in the state. Josh, you know, I seen him come on up. You know, he was an athlete, bursting on the scene, played a little bit of wide receiver, played a little bit of DB. Now he's showing everybody that he's one of the most prominent QBs here in Western Pennsylvania. He can make all the throws. You can see the pop coming off his hand. So let me ask you this, a little bit about yourself. What age you start playing football?
I started playing around like 8, 9.
8, 9. So are you from this area or anywhere else?
Yeah, I'm from Hayes Manor.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so just your roots and stuff down here.
Yeah.
So, you know, what's it like coming from this area and playing for this high school?
It means a lot to me because, you know, in Little League, I really didn't even like get to play. I was on the sideline most of the time. and it wasn't until high school where I really started playing.
Okay.
And like I seen coming up, I seen like Eric Wilson, our last quarterback. I seen him like, you know, doing good around the community and stuff, and it made me really want to, you know, do that and be better.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of lineage here in McKees Rocks. A lot of great athletes. I mean, shoot, you could go back to. I mean, there's so many. I can't even.
Yeah, you
there's
got
a lot.
Paul
There's
Jones,
a lot. There's a lot of dudes.
Yeah,
this is a lot. This is a prominent area that people don't realize in Western Pennsylvania, where a lot of good athletes come out and they compete down here. You can see when you are playing the toughness. So when you're in the games, you know, there's a lot of that come out, like, you know what I mean, the pride from playing down here in McKees Rocks.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I owe the community something.
Right.
You know, I don't know what it is, but I feel like I owe them something every time I'm on the field.
Mm-hmm. You trying to get that chip.
Definitely. Yeah. We got to get that.
Right, got to get that.
We ain't went since 1987.
I know. Listen to me. Because, you know, being from Belle Suver, it ain't that far. Ain't that far. Everybody know everybody. And, like, that's what I'm saying. You want to get over that hump. What's the drive been like? And then especially taking the 2 early losses in the beginning of the year. What's been the change?
Biggest thing right now is we working on all the little things, you know. We're not looking like what Dre iterated. We're not looking past nobody. We really, you know, taking things day by day, you know, trying to get better.
Right. So, you know, you're another guy I feel like very under-recruited. What's it like being a black quarterback here in Western Pennsylvania? Have you ever thought about that?
I have never thought about that.
Yeah, like generally like the stigma.
Left-handed.
Yeah, left-handed athletes, because Greg McGee was the same way, and he had to go, he was under-recruited, was on his way to IUP, and like I was saying, he ended up down Howard.
Right.
So what's it like been like that for you?
I feel like, you know, we're kind of like under-recruited, but like I like Julian Duggar. He you know,
left-handed.
He got some good offers though. So I feel like as years go on, I feel like it'll progress and it'll get better for like, you know, quarterbacks like myself. And that's, you know, that's what I'm really trying to change, you know.
Recruitment-wise, now what schools are you on, or on you, and what schools are you favoring?
Well, right now it's like most of the Patriot League. Like early on in my high school career, you say, I was talking to like all the big schools, Rutgers, Pitt, Penn State, Michigan, you know, but, you know, as years, you know, went on, it kind of died down a little bit. Talking to like, I got an offer from Holy Cross, VMI, Yale. I'm talking to Bryant, New Hampshire, you know, schools like that.
So those are schools, though, you could go in momentum-wise and go in, play. And look at the guy Zappy that's at New England now.
He's a dog.
Yeah, so it don't matter, because a lot of times, man, you know, certain situations, the Power 5 ain't for everybody, especially quarterback when they only take a couple quarterbacks. You know, and that's the desire, that's what you want to do, play quarterback on the next level, so you go where you can play. You know what I'm saying? You got to go with the school that likes you, that needs you the most.
Definitely. I feel like that was probably like my biggest mistake. You know, if I'd have stayed at wide receiver, probably would have been a little bigger right now.
Yeah, but hey, it don't matter.
I love what I'm doing.
Yeah, you love what you're doing.
Yeah,
you can't go for not what you love. Your love's that quarterback position. That's what you go with. So you got Keystone Oaks coming up. What's the preparation like for you with that?
Man, right after our last playoff game against Riverside, I turned on the film off rip. I didn't even watch my own film. Right. You know, because I know they're going to come harder. You know, last time we played them, we won 53-0 early on in the season, but I know they've been winning, you know. Right. They're coming with a lot of steam.
They be Wash High.
And they're coming there trying to put up a fight with us. Right. And we ain't going to let that happen.
Right. Yeah, they beat Wash High. Now, did Wash beat y'all?
No, we won 36-0.
Okay, 36-0, okay. I forget, who was the second loss against?
Avonworth. 3A score.
Oh, that's 3A.
We was a little rocky in the beginning, man. The penalties was killing us.
Right. I got you. In your recruitment, so you said like Yale, Colgate?
I say Yale, Holy Cross. I was talking to Colgate. I talked to most of the Ivy Leagues, most of the Patriots.
So do you feel like, because you got a guy like a Rodney Thomas, he went to Yale in the league, you know what I'm saying? I trained him. Like, you know, playing there, I think that's like, they got 55 plus in the stadium. Yeah. So that's like going to a division. Like
for real, yeah. I went to camp there, it was big.
Plus the education-wise. Yeah. So that might be kind of a good fit. And now you're seeing a guy playing from Yale that's in the league, you know, it's starting as a freshman. Yeah. I mean, as a rookie. So you know, coming from here and going to an Ivy League school, what do you think, you know, the atmosphere for you coming from a majority of an all-black school,
Yeah.
how is that transition?
It's definitely going to be different, but I feel like I got the type of personality. I can fit in anywhere. I could go to HBCU, Ivy League, Power 5. It really don't matter. I feel like I can fit in anywhere. Time management is going to be my biggest thing. You know, I talked to some Yale players. The starting quarterback Nolan Green just told me the biggest thing with him was just time management. Right. You know, learning like he said he put books first before football. Right. You know, and that's what I'm gonna do. Right.
Well, that's a good thing, right there. So, what do you want to do as far as like when you get at, you know, as far as like what you gonna major in, or yeah?
Okay, so I've been, you know, like kind of, you know, dibble-dabbling between things, but right now I'm thinking more of, you know, business. I'm trying to get into medical sales.
Okay.
Yeah. My first like major I really wanted to do was psychology. Right. But you know, I took a psychology class. I really don't like it as much. So right now I think medical sales would be good for me. Right. Make some good money too.
Psychology, that's my.
You like psychology?
I'm a psych and minor in philosophy.
I like psychology, but you know the class I'm taking ain't the easiest for me right now.
Right. Yeah, I love that stuff. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I ain't go to school for training. Yeah, got certified. But that stuff, that psychology helps when you're dealing with different personalities and stuff like that. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah, dealing with different, and if you're gonna do the sales, that helps with, you know what I mean? And that too, because you gotta learn how to proposition people and stuff like that. Yeah. It's been a pleasure with you, Josh. You know, sky's the limit with you. You know what I mean? Keep working. You know, the team all coming together, advance into these playoff rounds, get to that WPIAL Championship win. You know what I'm saying? And did you go to state? Man, you know, I watch you grow, watch you progress. Like I said, I seen you go from being an athlete to really nailing down being a quarterback and one of the top quarterbacks in the state. You know what I mean? You go to pick your college, and then you go there with momentum. Listen, I talk to NFL scouts all the time. They looking for the best players. You know what I mean? You never know. You work on some things we just talked about, you know, and you get past that variable, then you'll start picking up, the game becomes easier. You know what I'm saying? So, but I appreciate you, man, and on to the next, bro. All right. Yeah. See how easy that is? Easy. And he'll chop it up, and he probably gonna put both